Hey, what's going on, everyone?
What's good?
What up? What up?
TMH
Light
Comics.
Talk is back.
Boom. Let's go.
Hopefully, everybody had a great back to school week. For most of us, that was last week. So, yeah, everybody got all your pens and pencils and markers and crayons and colored pencils and glue sticks and Kleenex and hand sanitizers and white.
What else you need, man?
Yeah, some of everything, man. Some of everything. New book
I
bags,
know.
new shoes, new clothes,
For real, gotta look
all of
fresh.
it.
Hell yeah.
All of it. They gotta go back clean, right?
Hell
Telling you.
yeah. Hell yeah. I can't believe we're back to school already.
Yes,
Dang,
sir.
that was a
Yes,
quick
sir.
that was a quick summer.
Summer was pretty fast.
Man.
It's
Cool.
still a little warm outside, but it's about to be fall. Quick.
Halloween. Get your costumes ready.
Yep.
Yup.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, first off, we missed last week. That's on me again, y'all. My bad, y'all. So, again, won't happen again. If we miss our regularly scheduled Tuesdays, you're going to see Light Talk again on a Wednesday or a Thursday. But
And it was back to school.
True.
Like we just opened up with. It's probably like that for a lot of people. I think hopefully America and the world will understand a little bit because we were all dealing with it. So main reason why we understood what you was dealing with.
Right on. All right, cool. But we got a good show today. A lot of stuff going on today. We got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
banner underneath. Seeing back to school, Superman, Fantastic Four. What's that about? Shador going off.
Yo, has anybody seen some preseason football?
Yo, that caught
I
me off
watched the
guard.
I watched the highlights.
I was like, wait, what? We're back? Damn.
I'll say he made maybe 5 to 6 actual, maybe bad play, right? And I'm just talking about, a couple overthrown footballs where it's like, he wish he could have him back, right? You can see it. He got one where he shook out of the pocket and the dude was standing right there in front of the first down line. He tossed it over the first down line, right over my man's head. I know he want that one back because that would have been another dynamic play. But what I want to discuss is, hey, the way he never lost his cool, even though he had no practice time with any of the guys he was playing with out there. Okay? The guys out there were actually out there on the field trying to make the team in practice. They had that man throwing to the janitor. Right? Everybody seen the story. Shador not getting no first or second team reps.
He did.
Right?
Shador Sanders went 14 of 23 for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. He did. Shador Sanders did not move one spot in the quarterback depth chart because of his performance this past weekend against the Panthers. What I don't get is why anybody takes a preseason NFL game, a performance in said game, and then extrapolates that into something more than it is. If you think that a coach is going to change his evaluation of a player because they go 1 for 5 in preseason, that's right, Jordan Love, you're fine. Your job is safe. Or they go 14 of 23. Wait a minute, Joe Flacco. Hold on. We're going to make the quarterback change. One of the great misnomers and the height of horse hockey.
CJ.
Some of the consistent hate the boy has consistently been getting. We have all said, nah, we don't actually expect him to start week 1. Maybe not even week 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We expect Flacco to start. Flacco has Super Bowl ring, right? He's done the job. at the highest level. We know what he can do. That is not what we're saying. What we are saying is, y'all have sketched this narrative around this young man like he almost doesn't even deserve to be on the field. Yet every time we dig into the numbers, first in minicamp, right? What he had, like 3 touchdowns. Everybody else had none or only one. No interceptions. Everybody else had an interception or a couple, something like that. Some bad plays. He had the most completions, the highest percentage, and he threw the most amount of touchdowns in his own quarterback competition, and they still won't move him on the depth chart.
Why is that, man?
Hey,
they
have something to prove to him.
They want to send a message.
Right.
They want to break all of these NIL kids. I'm approaching it from a different angle. The NFL actually has a whole lot of respect for Deion Sanders. I don't know why they keep saying they're hating on his dad when they love his dad. They didn't like his dad switching from Jackson State to Colorado and now showing what he can do in a Power 5 school that was on the brink of basically having the program dismantled because of the way they performed over the last 10 to 15 to 20 seasons, right?
Yeah.
Colorado went from facing Notre Dame in the 92 championships to not being on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Right?
But okay, right. So you look at what he can do with that, but who was at the heart of that team? Shedeur.
And now Prime and Shedeur come to Colorado from Jackson State after they turned Jackson State's program around. And he goes and wins the Golden Arm Award. Offensive Player of the Year, something like that, right? He got awards because he was the best quarterback in college. But he had a nice NIL deal. And he had a diamond encrusted watch that he was wearing all the time. And he had chains. And he had fly cars because his dad showed him how to get money already because his brother's already getting to the money, right? When he stopped playing football. Come on. Oh, and shouts out to Shiloh, who put a couple monster hits on the team they were playing with Tampa Bay, because he got his time to shine too. And I think it's funny because they don't mind complimenting Shiloh as a DB, right? The flack is coming at the little brother who's playing quarterback.
That's because he's more flashy. He's flashy. He puts himself out there. That's all it is.
Knowing who he is. Yes. As a black man.
Right.
And I told y'all before, they don't have any dirt on him to be able to pull puppet strings on him.
I bet his dad has something to do with that. Like
I promise you,
we gotta be clean, son. We gotta keep this clean. Don't give him any reason. So you're
right, and again, that's cool for Shiloh, who's still a DB. He ain't leading the team unless he turns into Ray Lewis, Ed Reed type of player who ends up leading the team. But they're gonna let a DB have it because he ain't calling the shot. He's not going to be worth the most money on the team. See, Shedeur, if he start, they're going to have to admit that A, he was worth the first round, and B, he's worth the money that y'all shaded him on. And they only did it because he walked in with money.
But if you look at it, I'm pretty sure Deion's like, okay, cool. Okay, we'll do that. We'll play the game. But once he get in there and he get to going and it's time to renegotiate, it's over with. You got to come with it. plus.
He's going to play his whole rookie contract quiet. He's not going to say anything crazy. I promise you, because they're smart. Walking a tightrope for them is like walking on the sidewalk.
They've been doing it their whole life.
That's an interesting take, though, man. You think it's that NIL? Like,
and the fact that they don't have anything on them where they can use it. Like when they find dirt on you, they can make you do things. If they have no dirt on you, they don't have any control over it.
Yeah, I hate that it's like that, but it's all
every
about power,
time
control.
We see a black man rise to power beyond their control, they do something.
Go put him back in his place.
They always feel like they have women every single time. See, Michael Jordan is allowed to go where he's going because they have dirt on him.
What dirt is that?
That he's had to acquiesce to.
The gambling,
Yeah.
Okay. But how long ago was that, though?
Well, the debts get and well, when you can't help but believe that his gambling had something to do with his father's death. No, you don't let that go.
Yeah.
No, you don't. The man you look like, right? The man who showed you what it is to be a man, the man, you know what I mean?
Yeah. At a pivotal time, too.
The man who put the basketball goal up for you, right? The man who signed you up for practice, the man who took you to practice, came and got you from practice.
Yo, we need a Netflix special on that right now. I keep seeing Netflix dropping these wonky.
We'll never see that.
Off the like.
We won't see anything like that until Jordan is dead.
Balloon Boy, come on. Show me some real stuff. What y'all hear about
Tinder swindler.
Liver King. I remember that as a kid, though. I remember him getting exposed for, I think he was getting a divorce. The gambling had come out too, all kind of around the same time because they had a press conference, right? And then I think his dad went missing. Like, I don't know if it was all at the same time. Again, when you're a kid, you know, it's just kind of a blur. But I remember all the, those three things happening around the same time. Like, he had to announce publicly, like, we're getting a divorce or something like that. And then the gambling, and then the reports.
Well, there were rumors swirling at the time because of how much fun he liked to have gambling, that he had gotten to the point where there were people telling him that he wasn't supposed to win this next series or whatever. It's MJ.
I was gonna say, dude, that's the GOAT.
Can't tell that man not to win.
His airness, for sure.
He don't know nothing else.
So, to recap, Shador, you like what you saw? You see a lot of potential?
I love what I saw.
Yep.
I love what I saw. He threw touchdowns. He led 3 touchdowns, threw 2 of them. Both of them to the same guy. Both touchdown throws. If you could find them, you think you might be able to find his actual throws? without the talk, because they were very pro style throws. One to that corner in the end zone, and the other one he thread the needle in between two players. The player was covered both times. He threw the touchdown, and he threw the touchdowns with no hesitation. None. The boy got an arm.
Definitely.
He put a dart in there. The dude was sliding on the ground. He put a dart on that dude. Right past two defenders. Right in between.
Well, I'm sure we're probably going to be seeing plenty more of him over the next 10, 20 years. Both of them, Sanders brothers.
Absolutely.
So, nice.
Definitely Shador. Maybe not. Shiloh's career, as a DB probably won't last that long. Not no 15, 20 years, but Shador could possibly, have a 15 plus year career as a quarterback. Absolutely.
And even life after football. Who knows, where the journey's going to take him.
That's right. Businesses,
yeah,
products and services.
We'll be seeing them.
Go.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Cool. What else we got next? Superman, Fantastic Four. Should we hop into that? And then after, let's hop into Spotify. We also have a big announcement Big Dog's gonna make. Big Dog T. But yeah, let's jump into Superman versus Fantastic Four.
Right. So last episode, we kind of dug pretty deep into Superman because it had been out for a while. So today, in that comparison, we have Reed Richards, Sue Richards, Johnny Storm, Benjamin Grimm, the original Marvel family. That's right. The Fantastic Four. The first family of the Marvel Universe is back, and it is under the MCU. And I don't know about y'all, but I do realize that the action sequences in this one they're not the same. It's not the same. Right?
Okay.
This was a more
Why? Elaborate.
This was a slowed down, more scientific based movie.
Yeah.
Right? There was a lot more thinking going on.
Yeah.
There was plenty of action, but it wasn't a bunch of fighting. It wasn't combat. It was, you know what I mean? So it's difficult to put it in the same realm. Because I look at the Fantastic Four movie like it was very, very epic in what it brought to the table. Again, that full scale view of Galactus, the performance by the actor that nailed his voice down, yeah. Even the cosmic build and makeup of his suit, where it was like, are they lights or dark? But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that laced through his whole space vessel or what have you. I dug all of that. There was a lot of subtleties that made the movie real epic, right? And Galactus was the main part of that. The fact that a lot of people don't know who Shalla was, and were confused about why they were doing a female version of the Silver Surfer. Yes, that's all social media stuff. True comic book fans know that there was a version, like we discussed before, where Norrin Radd's beloved wife, Shalla was the one to sacrifice and become the herald of Galactus. But they did make sure she had some of the same capabilities that we saw from the old Fantastic Four movies, where they did show us the Norrin Radd, the male Silver Surfer, voiced by the one and only Lawrence Fishburne. That that phasing through solid objects is cold. And I think they gave her action. I think they put it in fast forward to show more power and speed on her behalf, right? They showed you what it looked like for them to jump through hyperspace, and she jumped in the hyperspace line with him and was chasing him. She almost grabbed Franklin inside Stu's belly. Her hand went inside the belly.
That was crazy.
And then they took off.
I think I fell asleep during that part.
Oh my God.
Oh man, that's how you know you're getting old. You turn on a movie.
I'm about to ban you.
You turn on a movie, you're enjoying it, and you can't help yourself. Your eyes get heavy. I don't know if it's all the butter in the popcorn or what, but it's instant, man. I watch any movie almost, and just 9 out of 10, I pass out.
You got to get caffeine.
I know. I guess so. Damn.
Hey, don't feel bad. I went to the movie theater and did it.
I think that's what he's talking about. Falling asleep at the movie theater.
I saw like the first, 20 minutes and like the last 20.
Lord have mercy.
From what I saw, it was solid though. I definitely.
And your family was looking at you like,
I was like, you didn't wake me up. What the heck? It's Fantastic Four.
She wasn't talking to you at that point.
Like, I was like, all right, I see how it is. It's not a good time. Not a good time. But it was a good movie though. It was definitely like a change of pace though, because it's because I guess the pace really set the tone for me, right? Because the pace is really what guided the 40 minutes I saw, where they try to make it almost documentary style, which was interesting.
Yep.
I did like the retro feel. I felt like I was, all the touches were there. It felt like, I don't know if it's 50s or 70s, but it definitely felt like nostalgic for some reason. And they really
I was thinking
that.
60s. Yeah.
They maintained that the whole movie. Like all the little details were there.
And I told y'all they were going to do a great job of putting the future in the 60s. I told y'all that.
Yeah, it was like the Jetsons, kind of. I was getting that kind of vibe.
He was changing tape for the program for his robot. He had a real tape. Herbie's face was a real tape. And he took the home tape out and put the space tape in for his central programming.
That's sick.
It was like a cassette. Or real, like. But he put that in a robot that helped him navigate through space. To help him jump through time warps. You know what I mean?
So what you think, Q?
It was all right. I like it. It was pretty good. The best part for me was the chase scene when they was first running from the Silver Surfer, and they had to duck off into the black hole and all it. I like, you know what I mean? That was no more the upbeat for me.
When they had the slingshot across the dwarf nebula. Yeah. With that black hole in the center. Yeah. That was great. Visuals in the movie were crazy. There just wasn't crazy combat action.
It wasn't like a high intensity movie.
Yeah.
Right? Where it was just like Fast and Furious and it was just all out combat.
Right.
They're
Thank
setting
you.
it up.
That was perfect.
I think it's coming. Like we know for sure it's coming. Right? As they continue developing the Doctor Doom phase of
yes.
MCU.
Because the Avengers Doomsday, this version of the Fantastic Four is supposed to be there. Yes. Right? Again, at the end of the Thunderbolts, It's this version of the Fantastic Four that's crash landing into a completely different world, right? Because the Thunderbolts ain't set in the 60s with the futuristic. They're not there, right? Now, my expectation, my prediction, my suspicion is that Franklin did that. They were probably running in one direction and he moved them into another dimension.
Wow.
The same way he brought his mama back to life at the end of the movie.
Yo, and that's something that teaches you too. Don't mess with a woman and her kid. Cause she went off to
Hell no.
Did you see his eyes?
Yeah.
I think it was real subtle. But I think they were trying to only at that point, because the baby had real bright blue eyes anyway. But like they got deep oceany. Like not a normal blue-eyed blue. Right? I think that's where they were trying to show the power cosmic in his eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she wakes up, her eyes are glowing in this royal blue type of, from what he put it. Like, yeah.
All right. Hey, real quick.
It's almost the same color as Galactus's eyesight. As they showed you. His eyesight in the movie. Which is canon in the comic book.
That's probably not a coincidence, right? I mean, again, they're making that connection there. Deep space, destroyer, planet eater, whatever, being.
Right.
And then you got Franklin. Hey, real quick, though, because we got to keep things moving. But 2 more questions. I'm curious what y'all think here. Which movie is more important? Because we're looking at Superman versus Fantastic Four. Which movie is more important to the series?
Woo!
Because I think both of them are in a tough spot right now. DC is starting to make some moves.
I think that's a neck and neck tie for where they're starting over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who wins?
Yes. I think that depends on the next movie.
What are the next movies?
I'm not sure about Superman or which one they'll tie in for that.
I hope they don't wait too long.
They're working on the Batman, right? You've got Lanterns coming out, and that'll be a part of it. So Aaron Pierre playing John Stewart is going to be, I think, the next thing. It's not going to be the next thing we see. Peacemaker season 2 on HBO is going to be the next thing we see. And we will see Rick Flag Sr. from Superman, played by Frank Grillo, chasing Peacemaker in season 2. So this season of Peacemaker will be canon for the MCU. Right? And then we'll move on to Lanterns. I wonder if they're going to keep the versions of Hawkman and Black Adam and Dr. Fate. Right? Because Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner is supposed to be showing up in the Lanterns series with Aaron Pierre and what's my man's name? Kyle Chandler, I believe is who it is, playing Hal Jordan. But yeah, the Guy Gardner that we just saw in the movie should be showing up in the next TV show. So there's going to be some canon tying everything together. But the next big movie coming, I don't know. Because there's a big question as to whether they're going to tie what's my man from Twilight? Pattinson. Robert Pattinson's version of the Batman. Is he going to tie in?
Is his version the Batman? Or is that Ben Affleck's?
Yes.
Okay.
Ben Affleck's Batman is Justice League Batman.
Okay. That's the one where he's all like big and mechy. Like
he's wearing gray more.
Okay,
yeah. And yeah, Ben Affleck's version of Batman was made to look like the series Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, where he was real buff and a little older. Like he was bigger, like because he had to be, because he was older. That's the only way he could fight now. He wasn't fast anymore. He had to body slam. He had to body slam and break bones, and yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
See, this I don't have that much experience with DC. Like I didn't really read the comics. I saw like the OG Batman. I saw Christopher Reeve Superman. Maybe Justice League, and like that was really it. Oh, I watched that Batman cartoon on like WB when I was a kid. That got heavy.
The animated series.
That got heavy rotation, man. When I was a kid, I watched that every day after school.
Animated series is goated, sir.
Yeah, for real.
I was more of a Turtles fan.
Oh, don't sleep. I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. Oh, and
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And there is something swirling in the rumor mill about a movie based on The Last Ronin. And if anybody in comic book and Ninja Turtle lore knows about that particular time, it would be a very, very fun movie to watch. Be a very, very good movie to play out.
I don't know
for
how
people
you do
that
it,
don't.
Chris. Yeah, I mean it's right here. I mean you are just tapped in, man. Right
For
here,
people that don't know, and I tried to tell people this from the jump. So when I tell you not to argue with me, when I tell you that Michelangelo had always been the most skilled out of all of them. He was the fastest, he was the most athletic, and he was the most focused. Out of all of them, he was just the youngest. He was the kid. And then everybody else was older. But Michelangelo is the last Ronin when all three of his brothers are dead.
That's gonna be good.
Did you guys like the latest live action or the animated?
Didn't watch it.
I did.
It's pretty solid.
Yes, I did.
It's pretty solid. It's good. Yeah, I was getting.
You're talking about Mutant Mayhem, right?
Yeah. I was getting like Miles Morales, Spider-Man vibes, because it's just more, again, an updated take, an updated animated take, right? So this is probably more for like the TikTok generation and stuff, but really interesting, kept it moving, introduced a lot of the different characters. Interesting take though, with them being turtles living in the human world, which is always kind of interesting to see how they approach that.
Well, I like what they did when they began to cross them into the DC universe. Like, I think they need to keep going with that. They need to explore that some more, especially with the fact that they live in New York City, aka Gotham City.
That can definitely change things up, and like shake things up, bring in, different fan bases together and highlight.
Their first crossover was with Batman. I don't know if y'all know that. Has anybody else seen that?
Nope.
What?
The
fight between Shredder and Batman was crazy.
Y'all keep going in and out. I don't know if my internet going out because it's raining, but y'all keep going in and out, so I ain't hearing everything.
I'm hearing you loud and clear, man.
Yeah, I say you're clear over here.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
No, what I'm saying is my internet is going in and out. It keeps lagging. It's raining over here, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that one right there. It's been out for a couple years.
I didn't even know that came out.
Me neither. I've never seen that.
You see the year?
Yeah.
19.
19. Jinx. Y'all don't do Jinx. All right.
I'm just telling you, the fight between Shredder and Batman was cold. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Can you imagine that as a live action? Because it seems like they're really starting to push Turtles pretty hard right now.
Everything repeats itself.
That's just the next step, man. A couple live actions.
They can only make so many good Superman movies.
What's up, Q?
What other franchise would y'all want to see made? Because they're already doing He-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I know one in particular. Me. Go ahead.
I was a big G.I. Joe fan, but they already did G.I. Joe.
Bro, that's
they've already got
on the same page. See, but
they've already got a few of those, and they've already got Transformers.
15 to 20 years old, though. I'm just saying.
Snake Eyes.
Thundercats.
I'm waiting on them to do Thundercats and Mask.
What'd you say?
So, Thundercats and Mask.
Thundercats.
Mask would be a good one. Mask would be a very good one. Thundercats is going to be very, very difficult to make look great.
No, not this day and age.
Say, similar to Thundercats. I don't know if y'all remember Biker Mice from Mars.
Moms from Mars? Biker what?
Biker Mice from Mars.
Biker Mice. I don't remember them.
I'm about to look that up right now. What is that?
Pull it up.
SWAT Cats would be good too.
SWAT Cats would be epic.
Nobody probably.
About them. I actually be thinking about them in the same universe. They should be in the same universe. The SWAT Cats and the Biker Mice. And the Street Shop.
Biker Mice from Mars? What is this?
Yo, that show was dope.
I ain't get into that one like that. I might watch a couple of episodes.
It's a whole franchise.
That's sick.
If we just talking about just redoing movies and stuff they should redo, you know what else they should redo? Alf.
That could be dope.
What make Alf darker? Make it a darker film?
Oh no! I keep it coming.
Just give him a black voice. Just give him a black comedic voice, like Kevin Hart or somebody, or Mike Epps or somebody. Just picture Alf being like that instead of the way he was. Because think about it. His thing was he kind of acted like, what's my man name? No Respect.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney. He kind of had the Rodney Dangerfield shtick.
Yeah.
Through the whole show, right? A little bit. Just think if he just had a different type of personality. Just give him a different, and just put him in a different family.
Yeah, definitely a different family.
All you got to do is update the setting, right? It's 2025.
That's true.
And
that's true.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. It'd be dope.
It could be real dope.
I don't know, man. The internet is brutal right now, man. You make like one wrong move, they bring out like a whole army.
That would be easy to do wrong too. Now on the flip side to that same thing, it would be easy to mess up.
You know what we need?
You know what they need to do too. Shout out to Michael J. Fox, but they need to do a Teen Wolf Tree. TREE, Teen Wolf Tree. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might do that.
Yeah, you talking about the whole family, like grandpa,
Yeah.
dad, son. That would be sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like Teen Wolf, man. When I was a kid, that used to be on like just on Channel 2. You know what I mean? I just turn it on and just watch him ball out. Like,
Oh yeah.
You talking about the cartoon, or you talking about the Michael J. Fox movie?
Michael J. Fox.
Okay. Did you see the one with Jason Bateman?
Nah, I didn't.
Teen Wolf 2.
Okay. Yep.
I think I seen something about
that was interesting.
The Mask supposed to be coming back out.
Jim Carrey. I don't think Jim Carrey gonna do that, man.
No.
I don't think he gonna do that, man.
You know what they need?
That's a part of the rumor mill.
You know what they need to launch?
That's one of the fake ones.
Follow up. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
That's some big money.
Now that I could see them bringing that franchise back.
Heck yeah! And then introducing like all the new cartoon characters.
He's got to be he's got to be a family man now. So I wonder what his kids will look like.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, Roger wouldn't be one in trouble, right? It'd be one of the kids.
Yep.
Who's in debt to Baby Herman, or you know what I'm saying? Like, same shit. Come on, man. You could write a story about that. You could.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. I wonder how Jessica's looking right now.
Come on. Cartoon. She ain't never gonna age.
I was about to say she's still bad.
Oh man.
She just have a gray streak in her head. You know, red hair. She have a little gray streak, little silver streak.
Oh, by the way, speaking of all that slapstick stuff, Naked Gun wasn't bad either, man. It's pretty funny.
I haven't watched it yet.
I have not.
It's pretty good.
Checked it out yet.
I want to watch that. I'm gonna wait till it's out on like HBO Max though, or Netflix.
Yeah.
It should be soon. Movies are not taking very long to get to streaming platforms.
Remember back in the day,
anymore.
It used to take like 4 months, a year till it even just came out on video.
Yeah, it's Blockbuster, man. Blockbuster, man.
Oh God, man, those are some of my best years, man. I loved going to Blockbuster.
Cool, yes.
On a Friday. Dang.
Because I get to go in there and we'll get 2 movies, and I get to get a video game. Always.
You'll get in there, and it'd be so many other people shopping in there that you'll mess around and be talking and chopping it up, and you'll spend an hour in there before you go home with the movies. You'll be hanging out.
That was the spot, dude.
And then they had that adult section.
Live and of course. What?
Wait,
what?
You remember the adult section? You couldn't get to that?
Yeah.
They had that?
That corner. That
in the back.
Corner.
Way in the back. Way in the back.
Yeah.
See, my local spots had it, but not Blockbuster.
Blockbuster had it.
Wow.
Blockbuster had it.
Some of them had a back room for that too.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to think about it. Those are professionally produced DVDs and movies, man. Those things were professionally for sale. Like you can literally go to a store and buy them. You just had to be the freak store. That's all.
Yeah, but you go back in the room in Blockbuster and rent it.
That's my point. They had package production and everything, so that they had rentals over there. Yeah.
It's like a 2-day rental, or is that like a
2 or 3? I believe so. Yeah.
I bet they had to clean them DVDs religiously.
Bro, what?
Yikes.
That's the stuff that I bet you.
Spray them off.
That's the stuff that's missing right now, man. I swear. That type of experience, like those little simple things where
Redbox took them out
real quick. Yeah, Redbox. And
Redbox took them out of the game.
Yeah.
And then Netflix took out Redbox.
And then it's Netflix, they took themselves out because I think they pivoted to the streaming, right? Oh wait,
you gotta remember.
I'm sorry. We talking.
Here's the thing.
We talking Blockbuster.
You gotta remember.
You used to be able to get Netflix to the mailbox.
First started throwing them DVD boxes out there, them DVD vending machines out there. Blockbuster did too.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember seeing them blue DVD rental machines?
I don't think I remember seeing was Redbox.
Joe Enough did. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They Redbox did not successfully take them all the way out. They turned around and did the same thing. They thought that was a good idea. What they did was laugh. Founded and created Netflix. They literally laughed him out of the meeting room. Told him he was an idiot.
Wait, for what?
And that he had the worst idea ever in life. And then what he did was started adding, I don't know if y'all remember this, but that's what Netflix was, if you recall. At first, he started off sending you DVDs to your house.
I remember that.
He was mailing you DVD movies to your crib.
That was sick.
And it caught fire. Right? Because you had levels to it. You could get 2, 3, or 4 of them. You could keep them for until you sent them back. And you just, whenever you sent them back, you could order something else, right? It was easy. And it was convenient. And then they started streaming.
Like, that wasn't fast enough. 2 days. It wasn't fast enough. I need it right now.
Then they started streaming. Honestly, we can thank Netflix for everything we got going on today. Between Netflix and MySpace for social media.
MySpace.
Friendster? Nah.
I mean, there's Napster, there's Black Planet, there's a few, but I'm talking about the ones that were right there at the ground floor and changed the game, that actually made people switch over to being mostly in that atmosphere. Right? MySpace made it to where Facebook and Instagram and TikTok could be what they are now in Snapchat.
Right.
Without MySpace creating the space that they were creating, because it was the designing. Because if you remember, what made MySpace so unique is that they actually taught you how to code and design your own page.
HTML.
Right.
Yep. And your HTML scripting and everything. And if you knew how to study that stuff when they were showing you what to do, it was like, oh, wow. There's the script. There's the Java. There's this. There's that.
Dope MySpace page.
You know what I'm saying? You could load it up. Or if you didn't know what you were doing, you could clog it up. And you'd have to go back and rework your page, right? Until it was operating like you wanted it to.
I remember hearing something about JT. Did you hear about that? Like a few years back? Maybe like 3 to 5 years ago? I heard Justin Timberlake, he was like trying to revive it. And he wanted to try to switch it back to what it originally was like a music streaming. So I guess you can upload your music, things like that. Did you hear about that? Or is that just me?
They did. I do remember during MySpace's height in popularity, they did pivot and develop a secondary platform with MySpace Music. They did.
2011. I said 3 to 5
years.
Bro. Ouch.
Get it on back there.
Wow. Man, I feel old.
Right?
Now.
Right? But think about it. Because of that, now people just taking pictures, posting to Instagram, Facebook Live, and because of that, we're doing this podcast.
Yeah.
Right? Because of that, YouTube turned into maybe the second biggest platform ever for people trying to get noticed or discovered, no matter what it was they were trying to do. Right? You want to be a travel agent, start a YouTube page. Right? You custom shoes, start a YouTube page. Yep. You make your own music, start a YouTube page. and put your stuff on there, right? This is where MySpace gave everybody these ideas.
We need a Netflix documentary about freaking MySpace, dude.
Now we absolutely need a Netflix documentary
because they
on how MySpace lost its platform to Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat. Yeah.
It's weird though.
Somebody should be doing that.
If you think
nothing
about
lasts forever.
That's
you
true.
know, all it was is they were the base platform, and then somebody took that base platform and just built on that.
It didn't evolve quick enough.
Right.
But it's interesting though, because that was more the like word of mouth play, like you heard it from somebody or your friend got it, and then when something like Facebook comes in, now that's like corporate, because they got all that funding, all that money.
But at first, you know, Facebook wasn't like that.
Well, and they did.
Remember, first,
it wasn't,
Facebook started
and they
out
went
for college.
Yeah.
Right. It started out the same way MySpace did. Right. But then it grew, and then he went public. He went IPO, and then the game changed. Right, because now you had application platforms that were allowed to go publicly traded on the market. Right. So now all that money is just piling up on how much his platform is worth.
It's actually crazy when you think about that, because I don't know the dates exactly, but you know, like I've worked in tech and stuff, and I'm also from the Bay Area, so I've been around all that basically my whole life. Like I saw it come up. I worked with a company that was a vendor at Facebook and a lot of the other, like Apple and stuff like that. But it's interesting because, man, 2008, like what a pivotal year. And again, don't quote me on this. Like I don't know if it's the exact date, but damn, we had a financial crisis, right? We had a housing thing, right, where there's like the housing bubble, which might have caused a financial crisis anyways.
Wasn't that like an election year?
I think it was.
Wasn't 08 an election year?
It was definitely, I guarantee you, if you map it out, I don't know if y'all are into like numerology, astrology and stuff. I bet you if you map it out, there's something significant with that year. Because I swear, think about that transition, how we go from, was that Bush to Obama? Was it Obama?
I think it might have been
12. I mean, that's a big change for America. And then you got Facebook, the Facebook coming out, and they're in their infancy. They're about to dominate. And then not only just Facebook, but goddamn, Instagram, all those things, right? And then you got
Snapchat,
iPhone.
TikTok, yep.
And then you got iPhone, like literally all in the same year. Like you're saying MySpace is huge, and it is. Blockbuster was huge, whatever. But goddamn, Netflix and iPhone, those are like, I mean, we're talking about like
and Amazon
changing your life. Amazon.
And don't forget about Amazon. That's what I was about to say. Netflix, Amazon started the same way Netflix did. Netflix started out renting CDs. Amazon was an online bookstore.
Yeah.
And the tablets were just book reading for you to be able to download and read the pages of the book without carrying paperback.
That was the Kindles and the Nooks.
Yeah.
Yep.
All this crap that changes our lives, makes our lives better, but that like none of us even asked for. But there we are.
But we're sitting here like, now I don't want to go back to knowing what it is to not have it. Right. No. I need to make sure my phone is a computer and my tablet is a computer and that I still have a computer. Yes.
Crazy times, man. I swear. Let's see what happens, man. Because I think right now we're at that next turning point. Because it's been almost 20 years since that. So if you think about the cycles, there's something going to change, man. Whether it's like crypto, not to get all off tangent, but I'm just saying something's about to change, man. Crypto.
That's going to be part of it.
Renewable energy, space. I mean, there's all these different things where life could be very different for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years.
I think those are going to be two of the big major changes over the next 10 to 20 years is the financial with the crypto, and with clean and renewable energy, because with the way the earth is looking and with the way the climate keeps being affected, they're not going to be able to continue to force the old ways, right? And that's not saying that they're not going to harvest oil.
They aren't going down without a fight, man. They're fighting tooth and nail.
Well, you're still going to have to harvest oil. You still going to have to harvest oil.
Hey, man, aliens are coming by November, so I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, according to the rumor mill,
they're already here.
Boom, ding, 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 ding.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is where we get some of this phenomenal DNA and all the pyramids, apparently.
There's something on the horizon. They said that it's supposed to be coming by November, man.
Predator 2?
And it's been all over my news feed for like the past, what, 3 weeks?
Wow. They said in November, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
that's hunting season. I ain't got time to play with them.
A hostile, whatever they want to call it.
I don't believe that stuff no more.
An invasion?
Yeah, AI make folks believe anything these days.
They make it look real now.
They said the ship's supposed to be 7 miles long or whatever, so I don't know. I don't know if it's just all talk.
That's talk.
It's on NASA right now. You can look it up.
It's on what?
It's on NASA?
I mean, not NASA. I mean, it's on Google. You can look it up, but it's got like Fox News reported it, but you can't really believe a lot now. But until TMZ posts it, I won't believe it, right?
Why you say that?
No, I'm just saying until TMZ.
That's a very.
The thing is,
that's a very respected news station. So
listen, until TMZ posts it, I ain't gonna believe nothing, huh? TMZ, man.
I'm a lawyer.
November 2025. What is this? Harvard scientists. Bro. What is this? All right. I've never heard of WION news. Have you guys heard of that? That's the thing, y'all. If you check out news stuff, you really literally got to check. Where is the source? Where is this
You
from?
see Fox News on there?
If it was, I'm not sure I'd click it. Can't get that time back, man. I'm old, man. Gotta time, Alien attack in November. Harvard scientists warn. Okay, so.
Boy, that's a clip from Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Mysterious object hurtling towards.
That's Earth. The same. That's Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
All right, where's this? The Harvard people. See.
It's all hearsay, man.
AI.
IA, man. IA.
Yikes.
Wow. Well, again, enjoy every single day you're here. Every day is a blessing, man. Thank God every day. Just in case, because that's only like 2 months away. August, September, October. That's like 3 months. Why are you trying to scare me, man?
Oh, that's man.
Scary. Why are you trying to scare
me?
They put that on. Said, enjoy every day you're here.
They put that on my feet.
Indian English news. Okay. Z Media. Yeah, that's interesting. All right. Hey, we're at 1 hour. Wow.
My bad, Eddie.
Nah, my bad for what?
Nah.
My bad.
We've been having some good talk. Some good talk.
Nah, we got to keep it like boom, boom, boom. Keep things moving.
We need to segue over, don't we?
Yeah, I think right now we should probably take a little break. Should we make that big announcement, or should we? Maybe we should make that big announcement first, and then hop into the Spotify, and then we can.
No, you could. Yeah, no. We can go ahead and hop into Spotify. Take that break.
All right.
Cool.
No. You sure?
Yeah.
You're gonna keep us waiting a little longer, huh?
You the big boss man, so. All right.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
All
You're
right,
dragging it out.
man. All right, so for today, we're hopping into Spotify. We're checking out Cosmic Echoes, Eastern City. This is
Word.
yeah, this is going back to Ellis, and he returns, haunted. All right, let's check this out. We're gonna do something a little bit different this time. Instead of playing it from start, the first couple minutes, we're gonna play the last few minutes. So what this is it's giving you a little teaser of the book. You can cop a book over on Amazon, Kindle, and if you don't like this one, there's like a bunch more that you can check out. Also, they're all there on Spotify. So right here you can see all episodes. Boom, there's a ton available here. So make sure you hop into Spotify, find one you like, and then buy the whole copy. Check it out so you can get your read on and support the team here. All right, let's get into it, y'all.
Yay.
And the message warns against any interference. They know someone might try to protect him.
Likely Ellis.
Almost certainly. And right on cue,
The probe arrives.
an Alterian probe enters the vicinity. Stealth tech, nearly invisible, and its targets. Dr. George's lab and Jason's energy signature. The pilot is described as cold, determined.
Can Ellis stop it?
He senses it. He can't attack directly. That would blow his cover wide open. So he tries something subtle, manipulates air currents, just a tiny nudge hoping to push it off course. It's risky.
And Jason, does he feel anything?
As the probe flies overhead, Jason gets hit with a sudden wave of dizziness. It seems his own dormant abilities react instinctively to the probe's presence. There's a brief energy surge from him.
Unintentionally.
Completely unintentionally. But it's enough. Alarms go off inside the probe. The energy surge is stronger than they expected, causes interference.
It knocks the probe out.
Sends it veering off course. The cloaking fails, and it crashes down in some woods nearby.
And nobody figures it out.
Nope. Local news reports it as maybe a meteor or a drone. The extraordinary is hidden by the mundane explanation again.
But Ellis knows.
Ellis knows exactly what happened. He gets to the crash site fast, confirms the wreckage is Alterian, and he knows they are actively physically hunting Jason now.
So he has to warn him properly this time.
He finds Jason near the student union, just going about his day, totally oblivious. He just survived an alien probe crash thanks to his own weird energy surge. Ellis walks up, urgent, but still kind of cryptic. You're in danger. They're looking for you.
How does Jason take that?
Not well. He's scared, confused. Who is this guy? He basically tells Ellis he's crazy and tries to get away, just wants things to be normal.
So the warning doesn't work.
Not really. Ellis feels frustrated, like he failed again, maybe made things worse. He's scared of repeating those past mistakes, but he's not giving up. He just needs another approach.
It's a tough spot. Knowing the truth, but not being able to convince the person in danger.
Extremely tough. So Jason, understandably shaken, tries to talk to someone he trusts. His father.
Dr. George. Does he tell him about Ellis?
He recounts the weird stuff, the probe-like feelings maybe, and Ellis's strange warning.
And Dr. George, the scientist?
Skeptical. Very skeptical. He suggests it's just stress, exam pressure maybe, dismisses Ellis as some harmless campus eccentric.
Oh, Jason must have been frustrated.
Totally. He leaves, but gives his dad one last warning, like, just be careful. But interestingly, Dr. George doesn't completely forget it. He feels a bit uneasy afterwards. Does he notice anything himself?
He does. Back in his lab, he observes a faint, fluctuating energy signature. Something small, but anomalous. The seed of doubt is planted, even in his scientific mind. While Jason's dealing with that, Ellis is doing his own homework.
Exactly. He digs into who these specific Alterians are. Turns out they're not representative of all Alterians. This is a radical faction.
Radical
Expansionist, aggressive, and obsessed with genetic purity. They seem to have broken off from the mainstream Alterian civilization, which is implied to be maybe more honorable, or at least different.
Genetic purity. That makes Jason an even bigger target, doesn't it? Being a hybrid.
Precisely. It raises the stakes considerably. There are hints this faction has its own history, maybe some past conflict that shaped their extreme views. Ellis is getting more and more worried about how insidious this threat is.
And thinking about LMA again.
Yeah, those memories seem tied to his reluctance to just lay everything out for Jason, reveal his own powers, maybe. He's trying to protect Jason without perhaps fully committing in the way his past experiences make him fear. It's complex.
Meanwhile, Jason's still trying to find answers his own way.
Right. He sees a flyer for a campus lecture, unexplained phenomena, and he grabs one. He's actively looking now.
And then something happens. Something weird.
Something very weird. He's helping another student, just a normal interaction. But then he moves with this incredible burst of speed, like unnaturally fast.
And he notices it.
He consciously registers it this time. It's not just a vague feeling. It's undeniable. A light bulb moment for him, maybe. That he's different.
That must be unsettling and empowering.
Probably both. And Ellis, perhaps sensing Jason is closer to understanding, tries another approach. An anonymous note.
What does it say?
Cryptic stuff. They are watching. They know what you are. Trust no one completely. Seek the truth within yourself. Be vigilant. The answers you seek are closer than you think. Signed, a friend.
Still holding back, but pushing him.
Exactly. Meanwhile, the Alterians aren't sitting idle. They've analyzed the probe crash data.
And they know about Jason's energy surge.
They confirm it originated from him. They also identify Ellis as an obstacle, someone interfering. The commander issues new orders, ramp up surveillance, send in a capture team, and find out everything about this Ellis character.
So it's escalating fast, capture team deployed.
They arrive on campus, cloaked, moving silently. Their target, Jason.
And Jason's just walking home.
Yeah, walking to his dorm, probably thinking about that weird note, trying to make sense of everything, still trying to rationalize.
And then
They decloak. Right in front of him, alien figures, weapons raised. Terrifying. They demand he surrender.
what does he do?
Panics, tries to run, but they're too fast, too prepared.
Oh no.
One fires an energy weapon, hits him. He collapses in pain.
And Ellis is watching. Remotely.
He must be.
Yeah.
He senses the energy weapon discharge. That's it for him. No more holding back. He subtly disrupts the energy fields around Jason, just for a second.
Gives Jason an opening.
Maybe he just buys him a microsecond. But in that moment of pain and desperation, something inside Jason snaps.
His power.
An uncontrolled surge of raw energy erupts from it. It blasts back the Alterians who are moving in to grab him.
Whoa. He fought back. Instinctively.
Pure instinct. Untamed power. Takes everyone by surprise, including probably Jason himself.
And then Ellis arrived.
Then Ellis arrives.
Yeah.
In person. And he's not subtle anymore. He unleashes his own energy, shielding Jason, disabling the other Alterians.
So the Alterians see him now.
Well, they see him. And they recognize him, or at least recognize the threat level. They turn their attacks on Ellis.
Can he handle them?
Apparently. He defends himself, systematically takes apart their weapons. It's clear he's way out of their league. They realize they can't win this fight.
They retreat.
They pull back, regroup, call for backup. It was a full-on firefight right there on campus.
Leaving Ellis and Jason alone.
Standing there amidst the chaos, and the standoff is intense. Jason is terrified, angry, confused, just reeling. He looks at Ellis and demands answers.
He knows now. Ellis knew. The danger is real.
He gets it. His entire reality just got shattered. His life has changed instantly and forever.
What does Ellis say? Does he explain?
He acknowledges his earlier warnings weren't enough, that the cryptic stuff failed. Then he just lays it out simply. You were attacked by Alterian soldiers. From another world, they're after you.
Just like that. Aliens are real.
Jason's stunned reaction says it all. And then he asks the most fundamental question, doesn't he?
Why me?
Why me? And Ellis gives him that final, loaded answer. It's because of who you are, Jason. Because of what you are.
Chills. What a place to leave it. So, just to recap the key points here.
Okay. Jason's normal life is gone. Obliterated by an alien attack. We learn those little weird things, the anomalies, early warning signs of this huge threat.
And Jason himself isn't just some random victim. He has dormant powers tied to these aliens.
Definitely. Alterian heritage, it seems. And Ellis, this mystery man, he knows a lot more. Clearly holds the keys to understanding what's really going on.
We saw the threat escalate from subtle feelings to a crashed probe to a direct, violent assault.
And we saw Jason's powers start to emerge, involuntarily at first, then maybe more consciously. And Ellis finally had to step out of the shadows.
It really poses a wild question for anyone listening, What would you do if your world just collided with something like this?
Right. Discovering you have abilities you never imagined. Facing down aliens. How do you even process that?
It makes you think about what else might be hidden right under our noses. What potential lies dormant, maybe even in us. What secrets are just waiting beneath the surface.
It certainly leaves you wanting to know what happens next for Jason and what this Alterian faction really wants with him. The cosmic drama is definitely just getting started.
Nice. Love that.
Woo!
Check it out on Spotify.
Whole lot going on in there.
Yup. Listen for free. Then head over to Amazon and pick your favorite. Read 10 pages a day. You're welcome. All right. T, you're up, man.
The more you know. Oh no, yeah, man. Special announcement. Kind of piggybacking off of what we just listened to. Ulterior is back, and it's actually getting ready to start pre-production pretty soon. So that's one of the things. And
Yes, sir.
got somebody coming in from Marvel that worked on Marvel and Avengers Infinity War. So trying to keep all that, kind of quiet. But anyway, it's out the bag now. But yeah, so
Now
yeah,
everyone knows.
we're starting to get everything. Yeah, we're starting to try to get some things moving, man. So that's it. That's the big announcement, man. Ulterior is starting to get back.
Time to go to work.
Yeah.
Back
Real work
under
begins.
production.
Let's freaking go.
Absolutely.
So, it's like 26, 29.
Oh, 29. Hell,
Too early.
No. Yeah, it's too early to tell. But the rest of this year is just going to be a lot of leg work. Well, finishing out this year is going to be a lot of leg work. But we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping in my mind sometime in 26.
It's a lot of
I don't think it's not going to take that long.
Heck yeah, so. Let's go. And we got Ty.
Yeah, we got Ty.
We keeping everything. All right.
Yeah, we got Ty, and he'll be on here. He'll be on here to have a conversation one of these days.
Yeah, we definitely need Ty up in here too. That'd be cool.
Discuss it, talk about it, but that's it. That is it, man.
That's amazing news. It's really something to look forward to. Happy to be a part of it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Yeah. All right. So we got 2 more topics, unless we want to switch it up. WNBA.
Yeah. All right. So let's look at that for a quick second. Just shift back over to sports for a quick minute. Because I want to say this with love in my heart. I want to say this with as much respect as I can possibly give. I do, but I've got to state fact.
Don't do it.
You cannot be looking at business figures and then be asking for a raise and your company ain't making no money.
That's a no-no for sure.
Right? You might be the top seller in your company, but if you have not done anything to increase what said company is bringing in revenue-wise, you cannot ask for a larger share of the pie.
Facts.
Okay?
Yup.
The WNBA, and I love you ladies, Asia, I love you to death, baby. Ain't no way in hell you beat Josh Hart in a 1-on-1 on even one game. That boy start in the NBA. I could pluck a college kid. We could pluck a high school kid somewhere in this nation that will go to work on and one of them girls in the league. Brittany Griner, I get it. You want to be one of the homies. I get it. However, the fact that you were not born with the bone and muscle density of a man and those 3 essential pieces that you just simply have to have in order to consider yourself having been born a male, born a boy. If you were not born with the bat and 2 balls, you can't really say that. And I get it. I'm 47. Yeah, I'm not choosing to subscribe to 100 pronouns that I got to cycle through just to freaking get it right with whoever you feel like you identify as today.
There's just 2, man. They, them, man. I feel you though.
Nah, they got some.
I feel you though.
They got some Zemzor. They got people out there think they cats and dogs. They
see. I think it might be harder for us though, because we're just from that older generation. I'm not saying that the younger folks are like all into that, but I kind of get the sense that they are. You know what I mean? Unless you're hardcore something else. You know what I mean?
I'm hardcore into science and reality. Right?
I'm not talking against you. I'm just saying, you know what I mean, that for us in our 40s,
and I'm
it's
just
a little different.
Right. So for America, right, and that's why I preface that with I'm 47. I get it. I'm not gonna think like everybody else. I don't subscribe to 100 pronouns. You're right. But the reason why is because through every species on this planet, it's only 2 options down there. You either have the tool to plant the seed, or you have the garden to grow the flower.
Hey man, it's all baked beans and greens, man.
Hey, I'm from California, man. I'm from California, and we do things differently out here. My take on this, I don't know if y'all agree with me, and I feel like you will. But man, I just want to give people the freedom and the space to do whatever you want. Now, but I'm 100% with you though that there's still only 2 kinds. So we're definitely like complicating it and making it some more than what it is, because we're accounting for how somebody feels inside, which is different than the biological makeup, right? So
correct.
Again, I don't know if it's because I'm from Cali and we were like taught like peace and love, kumbaya, like, hey, it's very diverse here, and like, you know, like the melting pot, because we're on the West Coast and everyone's coming from Asia, India, down south. I'm just saying that it's a little bit different. So for me, I feel like when I talk to other folks from around, you know, different parts, Texas, East Coast, they don't have that same type of view, where it's more like, I don't know. I don't even want to touch it because this is a sensitive subject.
And I get it. It is. It's we're again, we're walking that tightrope right now.
Yeah.
And I guess this, my point of view is, it's the same on both sides for me with the right. right? And this is where I feel like either we can agree or we can agree to disagree and should still be able to walk away with respect for each other, right?
Hell yeah. That's what's missing.
It's like you said, people have the right to feel how they want to feel and identify the way they choose to, right? In that same respect, if I'm respecting your right to choose that life, I feel like if I don't want to subscribe to it, respect my right.
I think that's the only way this works. Compromise on both
right?
sides. Yep.
There are people that love the sport of football. There are people that think football is inherently barbaric and should be banned because of the injuries and the concussion.
They knew what they said.
Right along with boxing and MMA fighting and everything. Right? There are people that want those sports to be completely gone. And then there are millions of people that pay those pay-per-views every time one of them fights hit. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, you have the fighters themselves who signed up to take that thing.
That should be their choice. As long as they sign something that, that's their decision, they won't hold anyone responsible. Like, they should be able to do whatever they want to do.
I mean, in that kind of respect, right? It has to be by choice.
Hey, but real quick, what are we talking about here? We talking about Brittany, or are we talking about the money thing? We talking about the money thing, right?
All right, yeah. Back to the money thing.
Here's my take on that. I think we're on the same page, because I've been hearing the same things too. And I don't really watch WNBA. What I will say is I remember them 20 years ago.
They wore T-shirts that said, "Pay us what you owe us," to the All-Star game.
Because they've been losing money for like 18, 19, 20 whatever years. There's no
Correct.
Money. There ain't no money, man.
So
maybe there is.
Don't nobody owe y'all nothing. Y'all owe money back.
That sound like a worker. Like, you go to work, you hate your job, you do the bare minimum, but god damn it, you think you deserve a raise. And you know what? You're gonna go in, demand a raise from your boss, and then get your ass fired because you're speaking up like out of line. Because you have no damn right asking for a raise because you putting in.
I'm just saying.
And I'm not saying they're putting in bare minimum. I'm just saying in that case, they don't have money to give. It's not fully matured like NBA, baseball, football, where there's just billions. Like WNBA,
correct.
It's gotten better. It's just not there yet.
And the NBA did not always have billions. The NBA was a poor league for a very long time when it first started. Only the most elite players were getting paid. See, they don't want to go through that. They don't want to go through dudes having regular jobs, driving buses, and then strapping on a professional NBA uniform. Because the NBA wasn't paying you enough to pay your bill. Right? See, they don't remember. They choose not to adhere to the fact that we're taking them through the process that we went through. You gonna keep playing. But this time, yeah, just like then, when the leagues wasn't really making money, they were pooling together and getting investors to figure out ways to get them paid to play. Well, now the NBA has billions. So when the NBA comes along, They don't even realize the players themselves are donating percentages off their own check.
I didn't know that.
To make sure that the ladies keep it. Yeah.
Did they? Are they?
It really? Ain't just the teams as whole. Players themselves. Yes. There's a portion of their check that gets cut to go to the NBA.
Is that from the collective bargaining, like the union?
They voted for it. Yeah. They voted to make sure the ladies would have a leg to stand on.
Damn. Wow, what a move. I didn't know that.
So I just feel like at some point in time, I mean, maybe some of us gotta be the ones to ruffle the feathers and stand up there and take the backlash and say, hey, some of y'all women out here need to be put back in check, bro. Y'all want more than what y'all earning. You want more than what you give.
Real quick, though. I mean, is there some chance that these owners are making a profit, though? And, we don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm just saying, man, seeing how these teams, how much money these teams are valued at, how much money they pull in off jersey sales, tickets, whatever they got, season tickets. Damn, the men's teams be making out real nice. I'm just wondering if maybe WNBA teams are making something, just not at that scale. I heard you, Q. You said yeah.
They're making money. They are making some money.
Okay, because I know I had heard, at least through the rumor mill, I didn't research it, but I had heard that they were losing money.
Sorry about that, y'all. My audio went out for a second.
We at that hour and a half mark. That's why.
Yeah. You know that, don't you?
All right. But hey, so Q's saying that they are making money. You think they're making money, CJ?
They just this last couple seasons with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese coming in the league is the first. That's what I said before. That's the first time they've been operating in the black.
Wow.
This is the first 2 seasons that they haven't been in the red. And they're like, pay us what the men make. What?
Hell no.
The men have built this league up.
Yeah, what's the
to
fair
the point
amount?
Where it's doing what it's doing.
I'm gonna put you on the spot right now, man. What's the fair amount? Let's say veteran, like a veteran salary, WNBA.
I say they need to be on a timetable.
Like tier it?
To elevate. Yeah. Right now y'all making 9 and it should be an even 10, but yeah. Okay, so immediately bump them up to 15. Right? And the next bargaining agreement, it should be an automatic bump to 20. And you should have a 5% bump.
Yeah.
Every bargaining term without having to ask for it. Right? Because as you get more and more hoop stars to join the league, you're going to pay attention to it. As you get more and more men advocating for it, as you get more and more men that are actually willing to wear some of them A1s. Right? And I ain't talking about the Ed Edward ones. I'm talking about the Asia Wilson. Right?
Because her shoes ain't nothing. You meant and one. But I figured you meant a woman's shoe.
Yep, them A1s. I think they're Nikes. I got to double check my facts on that.
Yeah.
But the girls are getting shoe deals now. Right? They're getting endorsements. And the endorsements are paying them more money than their salaries. Unfortunately, that's the way it is at the moment.
You got to think about, too, the NIL deals.
Yeah, some of them got NIL deals, right? Some of them got that, right?
They're coming in. Nowadays, the girls are coming in with a bit more money, right? But their league is just now out of diapers as far as actually making money.
Because what's the NBA minimum vet salary?
Sure, because if you think about it, they made more money. going over. Women made
I
more
think
money
it's like
going overseas
5
playing.
for a vet. Because the lowest salary in the NBA is like 1.1
Okay.
for an actual uniform player.
So Q, you think they need to go overseas then and play?
Women made more money
They all
going
still do.
overseas playing than they did playing
Because their
over
leagues
here.
are more established over there. They're playing for the national teams over there,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Because
It's
my
more
little sister used to
established.
play semi-pro, and they made more.
And they get
You'll
paid
make more
well.
money going
And they
overseas,
get their endorsements over there. But
right?
the WNBA is about to get there because, again, we've been advocating for people to pay more attention to it, right? But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna still call them out again. Ladies, my sisters, my queens, my mothers, my daughters,
We love you.
we love you. When y'all gonna buy some tickets? When
They
y'all gonna sell out your own games? The men buying sell out. We selling out the football games and the basketball games and the baseball games. We selling out our league. We got to sell out your league too. It's women's league. How come the women aren't buying the tickets? Screaming for support on social media. Buy the ticket and go to the game.
go to certain
You do
games.
that.
They go to the Angel
You do
Reese's and the
that.
Clayton Carter.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
nah. Go on, get them season tickets. Go on and become a member. Because if you really want to know, that's how the men have made so much money, creating such fandom that not only do they sell tickets to every game and sell them out, they got whole group season ticket holders. People that refuse to miss a home game.
What about this thought? I don't know if this is gonna be controversial. WNBA first warm-up game, undercard, men's game, main event.
We all think that's a good idea, but they're gonna tell you that we treating them like it's high school again.
Hey man, not saying anything about the levels, but I'm just saying that we here for the men right now. There's
But
more
you know
people
what we've
broader
done?
based. They're here for the men.
In a way, we've done that because their season is kind of in between ours.
Yeah.
It's starting up. Their season's starting up when ours is coming to a close.
Check this
Right?
out.
Think about it.
I thought it'd be interesting to pull this up.
I'm just saying.
Some other stars.
You make just shy of $250,000 a year.
That ain't bad. Hey, she was locked
She
up for a
ain't
minute
broke.
though. She was stuck.
And she was in jail.
How long was that? That was
Pull up
8 months or something?
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Yeah.
Now, if you can see below her, Caitlin Clark getting 78, Angel Reese getting 74, right at 75. Sabrina Ionescu is making about the same thing Brittany is with 208. Diana Taurasi, the one of the GOATs of the WNBA, making 234.
Wow.
Right? Now, the NBA and the ABA, when did basketball start? Right? It was black and white TV when basketball started, right? So not only did it have to monetarily develop, like the country had to monetarily develop on top of that, right? But it was Bird and Magic coming in the league before
cats really started making multi-million-dollar deals. Right? Think about it. That was like 79. And I don't know if y'all saw Winning. I don't know if y'all ever saw Winning Time on HBO. They cut it after a couple seasons, and I think I have a couple reasons why in my head, but we'll go somewhere else. But they showed you at the negotiation of Magic Johnson's rookie contract. He signed for $600,000.
That was a lot back then, though. That was a lot back then. Like, looking at these salaries of these ladies, I've heard of most of these players. Like, I think I could get down with 200, but see, I'm a regular person with just a family. They're living like a different life. So that 200
I could get down with them making. Like, I could get down with them all had like the top ones. I could get down with them all having $1 million contracts. I'm not against them making more money. Right? That's what I said. I'm not against them having a bigger percentage of the revenue. I'm not. But you also have to tear it up. You can't be going to ask for the same 50% that the men get now, and the men done work this hard and this long to turn the league into what it is in order to get that. They done negotiated 20, 30, 40 times to get to their 50%.
And what is crazy,
you're going to have to wait a while. You're going to have to work it up.
Like, again, not trying to diminish what they're doing, but if you look at some of the top stars in the NBA, they could go off and do their own thing. Like, that's how big they are. They're, like, elevated. They're on a podium. They're, like, superhuman. Like, right, if Steph wasn't playing basketball, he'd probably be playing golf. Like, he can do other things.
Right.
With some of these on the other side in the other league, I don't know if they can do that. Right? Like, they don't have that star power where they
would they be able to be great in something else? Right. And again, Caitlin Clark is great, right? Angel seems to be the one that has come through and is multifaceted that way. Right?
Yeah.
She's going to be a great brand ambassador for a lot of things.
She's the runway and stuff. Yeah, for sure.
She's going to develop a voice.
She out there.
Right? She's already out there.
I see Caitlin at Subway commercial.
I see Caitlin coaching when she's done playing. And that's about it.
Sabrina Ionescu. Wow, I didn't know she literally was like an hour away from where I grew up. I'm just saying, like, I'm shocked. She's from Walnut Creek, California.
Nice.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought I would have heard about her coming up, but maybe, again, I've been in my bubble.
But the girls weren't getting attention like that.
Exactly.
But the minute she got to the league, we knew who she was.
Yeah.
Just like Diana Taurasi.
Yeah.
We knew Ionescu when she got to the league.
Yeah, I think she got a signature shoe too, right? I'm pretty sure she got Nike.
Yes.
Shoe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We know Stewie. Just like we knew Lisa Leslie and Shamika Holzclaw, Cheryl Swoops.
Yep.
And Dawn Staley.
Yeah.
Coach Staley. Come on now. We knew them. They got famous. Trust me, Lisa Leslie was making TV appearances everywhere, and so was Rebecca Lobo.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not like we weren't advocating and paying attention to the ladies. But just like any business, when it's a fledgling company, it don't have that much on the table. Business itself has to grow first. The WNBA does not make the type of money that the NBA makes. Right? And uniquely, and this is starting to change too, right? Uniquely, because of male talent, male strength, male speed, male athleticism, right? The NBA presents it as a package of you can't do this. Even to the owners, right? And some of the coaches, you can't do this. You don't have handles like Kyrie. You can't shoot like Steph. You cannot jump like Ant or Ja. You don't have that in you. They have different DNA. They are superior DNA beings. And everybody has a special talent. That special talent isn't always superior, though. Right? That's what I mean. Tim Duncan got known as Big Fundamentals because he got on the court and made no mistakes. Ever. Yeah. You got guys like Shaq and LeBron, freaks of nature, right? Even Giannis, when he packed on all that muscle. Being that size, being that big, being that strong, that again, that's something in itself. Right? Caught that.
I almost fell.
But that's what I mean when I was going at Brittany in the first place. You Brittany, you think you can post up? You not posting up Brooke Lopez, Brittany. What are we doing?
Hey, he is hella big though.
You want me to shrink somebody? Bring you some. You're not posting up Anthony Simons. Let me bring it back because he is skinny, small forward. You ain't posting up Scotty Barnes. Girl, you're not posting up Josh Hart like we said before. Right? Right?
Yup.
Kelsey, I love your skills, baby. Jalen Brunson's gonna dog walk you. Don't you ever think you could try to challenge somebody like a Jalen Brunson to a one-on-one and think you got a chance of winning any out of any games. Man, stop. Asia, I love you to death, baby. I think you are phenomenal in your arena. You are that thing in your arena. You think you could beat your boyfriend? You doing that to Bam? Stop. Let's be real. Let's check it. Just a little bit. Let's check it. Just about that much. Okay? They out here talking about they could win. What? She could probably outshoot Bam. Because she can shoot. But win in a game of one-on-one? What? Love and basketball. That's all I'm saying. The last scene in Love and Basketball, dog. I'm just saying.
I love that movie.
Hey, she wanted to play for that heart, though, didn't she?
That was a sick
She thought she was
movie,
good.
Man.
She thought she had something. She thought she had something. Did she not think she had something?
Did he not have to show it? Even with a bum knee? Even with a bum knee, if I decide to crank up the intensity on you and actually play you like I want to win, you can't do anything to me. Like some of the girls know, right? Some of the girls know. They're not gonna talk. But I get it. The athlete has to have the ego. So I understand them feeling like they should be able to win some games. Now, in the total retrospect, I understand that the ego of a competitive athlete is, I feel like I'm the best and I should be able to win some games, even against the men. Right? I dig that. That's why we invite them to shoot against us in the 3-point contest and the skills challenges and the right. Do that again.
Yeah.
Mesh the men and the women's all-star games together.
That's the next step, right?
And maybe switch it from being in between seasons to earlier games during the same time of season.
Yeah, man.
So so that the women are getting the same attention from the men and the women that the men are getting, because then men are just going to look at it and be like, yeah, because we would all do that. I know you remember being at school and going ahead and going to watch the girls' game because you were going to stay for the guys.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ignore the girls just because I'm waiting on the guys. They playing right now. Let's go see what's up. You know?
That's actually, see, here's the crazy thing. I see why they'd separate the two. Because it's like, all right, this is already a machine. It's going. Keep it going. Like, hey, grow that. All right, grow this off on the side here. But damn, if you put them together, again, man.
But if we already got you piggybacking off of us with the salary, then do it with game time.
They need to shut that down right now, because if they actually do that, I mean, both leagues are probably really going to benefit, because now you're going to get some crossover.
Yeah, the men are going to get their whole paychecks back now. I mean, and they will soon, because that's what the whole thing about them operating in the black now for the first time is really coming down to, right? That's really the main point of that, is that they're really finally operating on their own, and that they are starting to really actually make some revenue and some money. And the TV deals, they did not have those TV deals like the men did before. They didn't have the same collective bargaining style agreements. And now, even though their percentage is lower, they have similar style agreements to where they're making the money off the TV at the same time.
Yeah.
Just like the men are.
That's a game changer, right? I mean, that's just...
Yeah. I mean, and everything has been done year after year to be in favor of them earning and growing more. But to be walking around in protest, acting like they haven't been seeding growth is, to me, I think, wrong on their behalf. That's where my whole discussion was. Y'all sat there and wore shirts talking about some pay us what we owe y'all. We don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all owe the system back. I'm sure the owners got receipts.
Yeah, for real.
I'm sure the owners got receipts, and they not running that back on y'all. They're just going to move forward with, as y'all make more money, you're going to get paid more money. Right? I don't doubt that something similar is already in place. I ain't the smartest dude in the world. So if I thought about a 5% tier bump until they actually get there every 4 to 5 years when the collective bargaining agreement has to be renewed, I'm pretty sure that's already on the table. Right? All I got to do is say yes to it on both sides and call it a day. Right? Because we get it. You're on TV. You got to get paid. You playing pro sports. You need to be paid. Right? You should be living well.
if you're playing pro sports on national TV.
That's $75K for Caitlyn and Angel. If that is accurate, that may not even be accurate.
Rookie contracts though,
for sure.
They're gonna be the two highest paid.
And we know they know they getting their money, like for sure, 100%.
They get millions next up.
Yeah.
They both gonna get millions next up.
But if you're bench player and you're getting 75, that's kind of
you ain't
rough.
Getting squat as a bench player, right?
Exactly.
It's rough.
I mean, it's
but
rough to
you're not
live off that. It's rough to live off that, but maybe they're.
But you're not broke when you're traveling and eating for free and stuff like that. You know, because hopefully they're treating the ladies similar to the way they're treating the men. You know, I don't know too many facilities that ain't feeding the fellas, right? Through all sports, right? It's only very few where you get into the facilities and they're like, you get paid, don't you? Right? Jeff Teague was talking about that, the difference between Atlanta and Indiana, going from the Hawks when when they would make the All-Star game and everything, and they had lunch, breakfast, dinners, everything catered, buffets, everything laid out, suites, everything smooth. And then he gets to Indiana and he's got this per diem check, but they got nothing. And he's looking around and he's asking coaches like, where's lunch? And they're like, you get a per diem, don't you? Get some to eat. It's like, that's why you get a per diem every day.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Like each organization is gonna run their team differently.
Subject to how they feel like they want to run it. But at the same time, that are also, which is wild, because you got some people that are loyal to them type of things, where it's like, nah, they not too high on the hog over there. It's just regular camp, right?
Yeah.
And some people have an appreciation for that. But some people are like, nah, we in $1 million facilities. Where my chicken salad at? Right? Where's my
That's why some
energy
organizations, though. That's why those organizations look. That's an indirect thing. So that's going to play out long term, right? Where the quality player may not want to stay, because then they might go to the Magic, and that's living high in Orlando.
Right.
You're near the water. You're near Miami.
You wonder why some players don't want to leave the Cowboys. Can you imagine? With Cowboys facilities, with the food and the saunas and the massages and
those boys
and the workout rooms and the swimming pools and stop.
Yeah. Just retire.
But then you're gonna go to Lambeau. You're gonna go to Lambeau and it's actually cold inside. Concrete slab.
Yo, I think it's about that time, man.
It is.
We're the last two standing.
You getting that dinner call, ain't you?
I am. My stomach is rumbling.
Yeah.
Hey, this was.
You smell that food finished cooking.
Yeah. It's getting late over there too, man. You got work tomorrow?
Tomorrow afternoon. I guess my late shift tomorrow.
Ooh, late start.
Yeah.
You got.
We had this strategically planned out. When I do this on Tuesdays, I got all the time in the world to dedicate to y'all.
Hell yeah. Let's go. All right. Well, this was a good one, man. I think we touched on some nice topics today. I really like that Superman versus Fantastic Four. Really like talking about just the differences and how important those pivotal movies are for the franchise moving forward in the next 5 to 10 years, 3 to 5 years or whatever.
We missed touching on Predator, but we'll roll that over to the next episode.
Yeah. All right. Cool. As always, enjoy, peace and love.
That's it. I'm CJ.
That's CJ, baby.
We love you. We bless you. We thank God for you. Tune in next week. Peace.
See ya.